And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Jared Allen is out there with Porzingis. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Jason Kidd, and it's Isaac in at the three. Now Doncic following Durant's three-point attempt. And Doncic throws it down.
Doncic showing you his smarts there because he really sized up the situation and took advantage of what the defense gave him.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end that he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Allen with the screen for Porzingis. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
One word you can use to describe Jared Allen, Greg, is efficient. He doesn't waste his chances at the offensive end. I mean, like ever.
He's very smart with his shot selection, but don't let that take away from his defense. Allen takes a lot of pride in protecting the rim.
Now Porzingis following the three-point attempt by Kevin Love.
Porzingis proving to be deadly from a variety of spots.
Green deciding where to go with it. And it's sent back by Allen.
Don't challenge him. Get that out of here. Allen's almost 7 feet now. He's got excellent timing and good bounce.
The Nets have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room with the break. Irving finds Green. Back to Irving. To the paint. Out to KD. Looking to get it going. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Irving against Kidd. Here's Doncic. Allen trying to break free. Doncic, no good. And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
That's one of the areas he's really improved. Durant's passing abilities have grown as his years in the league have grown.
Now here's Kidd. He's got 11.
The loudest and craziest fans right now are getting free t-shirts. Come on, who wants a t-shirt?
Taking a look here at some of the numbers for James Harden.
Coming up to the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets. All right, fans, that was your Brooklyn Nets dead team. Make some noise, fans.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Back to Kidd. And there's a call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Here's Kidd, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. And we've heard some talk, Greg, about the possibility of NBA expansion. What do you think about that?
Kevin, I think it would be great for the league. I mean, I played in Seattle for a season, and I know they would love to have a team back in the great Northwest.
First trip to the line for him here.
An 85% mark from the line. There aren't too many players in the league who are going to sport a much better percentage.
Yeah, guys, I mean, he's been a very steady hand for them when it comes to his free throw shooting.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
What impresses me most about Porzingis is how versatile he is. I love that about a big man who does a little bit of everything.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Irving kicks to Green. Out to the wing. Love against Allen. Here's Green. Back to Love. Wide open look. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Love's got 9.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Kidd passes to Doncic. Isaac outside. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. On the wing, Green. Back to Irving. Outside, Green. He's looking for Love and finds him. Shoots over Doncic. Again, the Nets for 2.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 14. Pass to Porzingis. 6 to shoot. 18 feet out. Misses off the right iron.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
Well, the elevation from Durant should come as no surprise there. I mean, he's dangerous above the rim, and he can go way above it too, folks.
Here's Doncic, following the bucket by the Nets. Kidd kicks to Isaac. Green against Kidd. Here's Porzingis. Allen trying to break free. Porzingis can't hit.
You know, he looks a little off-kilter to me this quarter, still trying to find his rhythm.
And here is Green. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Irving against Kidd. Here's Durant. Porzingis with the block.
When a guy has a 7'6" wingspan like Porzingis does, it's just tough to get away from him or get by him. That allows him to block a lot of shots.
Outside, Green. And the pass to Irving. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got assist number 5 here tonight.
You know, his job is really to carry the load offensively, and that's exactly what Irving is doing tonight.
And the Mavericks call time here. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Here's Doncic, and Jordan sends it back.
Hey, you know he's around, and that's what he does. DeAndre Jordan throwing that shot out of there.
Kidd against Irving. Outside, KD. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
On the wing, Isaac. That one's off, still out of sync. Nets leading by 9. Rain finds Irving. Down low. Good defense by Kidd. Mavericks trail by 9. Isaac passes to Doncic. Porzingis with a screen on Green. The drive by Doncic.
He is comfortable putting his head down and attacking. Doncic is unfazed, unflappable, even against beastly defenders.
Luka Doncic.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
What a tremendous showing from the three-pointer all through this game.
Something that also stands out tonight is the number of assists they have. I mean, that's a mark of a good club.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, not many players have made the kind of splash Doncic did in his first year in the league. It was clear right away and really obvious this guy was no ordinary rookie. He played like a veteran from day one.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Mahorn checked in for Jordan. Harris comes in for Green, and it's Burks in for Irving. All free throws good from Doncic. Brooklyn leading by 7. Now Harris. He's got 6. Burks, the pass to Mahorn. Back to Burks. 5 to shoot. Here's Harris. Good on the 13-footer. Harris has got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
Nice step in from the line that time by Harris. Gets those looks because you've got to respect his 3.
On the wing, Doncic. Back to Brunson. Turner with a screen for Brunson. And it's blocked. And that's on a bounce. Dallas will retain possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And guys, don't think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Here's Doncic. 16 points for him. Good work there as it goes.
Miles Turner.
Here is Durant. Harris outside. From deep three-point range, the basket good off the assist from Durant. KD's got 3 assists now in this one. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Trailing by 10. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour. Allen kicks to Brunson. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
Burks against Brunson. Burks' shot is good.
Boy, I think they've lost their intensity. I mean, the defensive pressure is lacking this half.
Now here's Brunson. On the wing, Doncic. His 3-pointers off the mark.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Now here is Harris. Again, the Nets for 2.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Nets leading by 12. And as you can see, he still wears Hardaway Jr. on the back of his jersey, Clark. Showing respect for the path his father laid.
And Kevin, how cool is that? You know, his dad, Tim Hardaway Sr., was an all-star point guard. And even if Junior never makes an all-star game, he certainly is making his father proud. That's a real cool story, the Hardaways.
And here are the Mavericks now, following the bucket by the Nets. Outside Hardaway. With the crossover. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, I tell you, this guy just does not quit on the boards. His energy is contagious, especially on the offensive glass.
Timeout. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
The Nets making a switch here. Murphy's checked in. And we get a moment to check out the team's scoring leaders. In third, the Mavericks.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
Doncic against Harris. Burks on the wing. He kicks it to Cauley-Stein. Can't connect from short range.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Going inside. Rebound, Brooklyn.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Here's Brunson following the bucket by the Nets. Shot clock at 5. Here's Allen, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. And he makes the first.
Boy, you know, you look at the raw athleticism of Allen, very enticing. I mean, he's a quick-footed, shot-blocking big guy. He's got a great future in this league, in my opinion.
No good on the second free throw.
Substitution. Rodney Hood.
Nobody near Allen. And they recover it. And so it's Brooklyn. 13 points up at the end of the period. And their ability to get points in the paint has been...
And your Brooklyn Nets.
And now a sneak peek into the huddle with Coach Jason Kidd. Defensive rebounding, a big emphasis for Coach Jason Kidd, and something he'll obviously continue to harp on.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. If you start giving it up on the offensive glass, very few good things are going to happen to your team, and that becomes really deflating.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Harris is out there with Irving. Then there's Cauley Stein. Then there's Mahorn. And it's Murphy in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this one.
Outside Irving. Off target with his 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing. Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
From about 16, and he hits the jump shot. Irving's got 19 points.
You know, Irving is deadly from mid-range and really embraces that shot. He doesn't shy away from it, and I think he can give opponents a lot of problems because of it.
Outside Hood. Porzingis sets the pick for Hood to the middle. This is the baby hook.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over.
Mavericks trail by 13. Kidd with it. Right side Turner. Kicks it to Hood. 6 on the shot clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Rodney Hood. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first.
No doubt for me, the offense looks better in the second half. They've been able to dial down those turnovers, and that's been a huge help.
Brooklyn making some changes. DeAndre Jordan's checked in from Mahorn. Love comes in for Cauley Stein. And it's Green in for Joe Harris. Jordan with a screen on Hardaway. The drive by Green, and Green slams it in.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Passes it to Irving. Pass to Love. Launches it. Mavericks with the rebound. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Irving against Kidd. Porzingis with a screen on Irving. Out to Turner from outside the arc. Dallas, no good that time either. Nets leading by 15. Irving dishes to Green. Irving passes to Green. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Love with the bucket.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second 3 of the game.
Hardaway against Jordan. Hardaway dishes to Turner. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist.
You know, for Turner, I think it's all about staying aggressive. I mean, when he does that, he's capable of converting over tough defense.
Pass to Love. The jump hook. Again, the Nets for 2.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence. Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Green, the pass to Irving. The pass to Murphy. Rebounded by Hood.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
And it's slammed in by Turner.
Really adept at rolling after setting the screen. Turner, a difficult cover in these pick and rolls.
Timeout called, the Nets.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Brooklyn. Then for the Mavericks, Jared Allen's checked in for Turner. Isaac comes in for Rodney Hood. And Doncic is subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. Love outside. Over Allen. And it's sent back by Allen. On the wing, Isaac. He's covered by Irving. Doncic kicks to Kidd. Floats it up for Doncic. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
You know, what makes Luka so special and lethal is that he has the ability and the knack for taking over games at the most opportune time.
Jordan sets the pick for Durant. Pulls it from the elbow. Count that bucket.
Nice handles, tight handles, fluid handles, right into a shooting motion. Durant able to do everything on the offensive end.
And here is Doncic. Porzingis with a screen on Green. Tries it from the top of the key. Doncic finds Porzingis. And yes, it's good.
Kristaps did not get thrown off by the contact. He's just too big and long, too determined as well.
Outside Irving for 3. Love. He can't get that one to fall. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Passes to Doncic. Porzingis with a screen on Green. Doncic rebounded by the Nets. Durant's got 7 rebounds in the game. Doncic against Green. Here's Jordan. Isaac with some nice D. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. It's a 14-point game. Kidd against Irving. Porzingis sets the pick for Kidd to the inside.
How about Porzingis with the fancy throwdown? Love seeing the big fella finish with that kind of power.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Here's Irving. The top of the key jumper is on the mark. Irving's got 4 points in the quarter.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
Kid against Irving. Isaac outside. Allen dishes to Doncic. And he uses the glass on the layup. Doncic has got 22 points.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Love in the post. He's against Allen. Love in the post. Defended by Allen. Knocked away. Isaac left side. Over Irving. Porzingis trying to get free. It's good, and the Brooklyn lead is cut down now to just 10 points with that basket from Isaac. Here's Irving. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
Just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, DeAndre Jordan.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
They increased his role tonight after dropping their last game, and the move paid off. He's been the best player on the court by far, and now they don't have to worry about a losing streak. And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
And during that last break, guys, I got a chance to hear Steve Nash talking to his team. He talked about the mindset they need to have and what he wants to see the rest of the way. Engagement at both ends and making good decisions with the ball. Guys?
Okay, David, much appreciated.
Boy, nice rhythm that time. See how Isaac let it fly right off the catch? That shows you confidence in the jumper.
Outside Irving. Here's Love. And again, it's the Nets missing.
Take what's available. Use the fadeaway when the defender's there on you.
And Doncic throws it down.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Now Harden. Love with the screen on Doncic. Here's Harden. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Isaac touched it last. Turner's checked in for Jared Allen.
Miles Turner.
Pass to Love. Outside for Durant. Clock is at 3. To stop the drought. It's hauled in by Porzingis. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Doncic. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It's going to be on James Harden.
Tell you what, guys, that's not an easy finish, but somehow Doncic makes it look rather effortless.
At the line for the Mavs, Luka Doncic with one shot.
Shot.
Now the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
I don't care what anybody says. You can't keep the status quo. If it ain't working, you got to make some changes.
All right, look who's coming out to the court. Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
Here is Harden. It's Durant on the wing. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Porzingis with a screen on Jordan. The three is good, and he got fouled in the act of shooting. This could turn into a 4-point play.
He is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Dallas.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
I've been impressed with how well they penetrated tonight, too.
Good shot. For the jugular. A few more trips like that, and we might be able to see this one in the books.
On its way from Irving for two, and misses it off the right side of the rim. Mavericks leading by 5. Isaac passes to Doncic. Turner with a screen on Harden. Doncic dishes to Turner. A rebound by the Nets. Jordan's and for Brooklyn. They're shooting the ball at 42%. Pass to Irving. Jordan with a screen on Kidd. Will it go? And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
That's his second push.
Right there, Irving does a nice job of anticipating the contact, so he braces himself for it and then works through it.
At the line, 2 times.
So the first one drops, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
You know, what comes to mind first when you think of Irving is his handles. Rush hour tight, but also his dynamic ability as a scorer.
Both free throws good for Irving.
And you just knew he wasn't going to miss that one. Not with so much riding.
All right, he's coming onto the court.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Harden against Doncic. 14 feet away. It counts.
You know, Luka's one of those players where the mid-range shot is really a weapon for him, not just an afterthought. I mean, he is lights out from that distance.
And on the way from Irving for 3, it's rebounded by Dallas, and that's an intentional foul.
That's his second pushable. Third team foul. At the line for the Mavericks, Jonathan Isaac, shooting 2.
Shooting 2.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Well, this guy packs a nice skill set, Jonathan Isaac. A slender big man who has nice range and is a superb defender already.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
Those are critical foul shots. Love to see him knock them down there.
Here's Irving. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And it's Porzingis with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. Kidd against Love. Over in the corner, Turner. Turner with a screen for Kidd. 5 on the clock. It doesn't go for him. Good D from Love. From deep, Jordan misses. And so it's Dallas winning this one. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean,
all right, David, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kelly.